Good day, me hearties. Today I have another tale for you to tell that I found while sailing on the seven seas in my brand new sloop. Because you know why? I got my first subscriber, and together with me and my new crew, that gives us enough crew members to get us a sloop. And I'm happy about that, so we do not have to paddle everywhere, and we can now use the sail to set sail on the wider seas. So subscribe to my channel, and one thing, though, I couldn't figure out who just subscribed to my channel. I would like to know, because it doesn't come back in my analytics, even though you are subscribed to my channel. But I have a tale to tell thee that I found while sailing on the seas. And this tale is about how a professional comic book artist is being insinuated, or better said, accused of being part of a hate group. Jae Lee, a very talented artist, as you can see of one of his variant covers for Rorschach, is being insinuated, accused of being part of Comicsgate, a so-called hate group, or should I say, opinions we don't like group. And I have to say, I hope he joins that group, because Comicsgate is against these kinds of people who want to censor us and wants to put us in some kind of camp where we have to be re-educated to be more politically correct, if you know what I mean. But enough beating around the bush, or beating around a tuna, because I have a story to tell you. Because there was a new comic book coming out called Rorschach, and the writer, Tom King, has decided to accuse Jae Lee of being a part of a hate group called Comicsgate. And Comicsgate isn't a hate group, but he doesn't know that. So please, do tell him that in a cordial manner, of course. We are pirates, but we still need to be a bit cordial about it, otherwise it will give more ammo to the people who are trying to censor us. And the reason why he's insinuating that Jae Lee is part of a hate group is because he did a variant comic cover for Ethan Van Sciver. And Ethan Van Sciver is part of the Comicsgate community, and he is a very, very good comic book writer and artist. I've seen some of his work. I've bought Cyberfrog #1, and it was a very, very fun read, and I liked it a lot. Very enjoyable. And I have to say, the work on this comic, on this cover, is outstanding. Good God. There's so much action happening that I don't even know what's a leg and what is a hand. And that is a very good thing, because it's incredibly dynamic and incredibly alive. And I'm very happy that Ethan Van Sciver gave him this opportunity to make the variant comic cover. Yeah. Damn companies naming their companies to normal words. There will be a company called The, and you'll all have to pay copyright infringement if you use the word "the" in a sentence. Maybe I should be the one who should make that company. Plans for later. Schemes and plans for later. I am a scoundrel, but I'm at least more trustworthy than the mass media, multimedia out there constantly lying against you. Because I at least tell you that I have a scheme about it. But let us continue this great tale of accusation. Because Ethan Van Sciver is defending Jae Lee at his Twitter account, and I think good for him. That's a guy I can stand behind. Because I'm getting sick of these people who have such a weak spine that they don't stand up for the people that work for them. I'm getting sick of these weak companies constantly bending the knees, and it is good to see at least someone standing up for one of his colleagues and friends. Yar, that's a good sense of loyalty he has. I do have one little point though, and that's pretty much the last sentence, yes. And that is Ethan Van Sciver saying you can't win because you're wrong and we're right. It is the same kind of attitude that the SJWs has, because they also see that they are constantly in the right and they think you are wrong. But to be fair to Ethan Van Sciver, he is actually right. For the time being. I don't know if it will change in the future, probably not, but I'm beating around the bush again. Or Jonah, so to speak. And I really should stop splitting hairs about these kind of things. Continuing onward, Cameron Stewart also has something of a objection about this, with using this cover art for The Killing Joke. And he wanted to censor this because he thought it was not conducive for, well, not useful for his storybook, even though it is about about Batgirl and the Joker, and Batgirl did get kidnapped by the Joker, so I have no idea why this has very little to do with that kind of story. Maybe I am in the wrong, that could be a possibility, but it's a very rare possibility. Because if I'm in the wrong, then I'll throw you overboard, so I'm technically correct. But please do give me criticism if you want to, it's useful and it will help me improve. And I will end it right here. There isn't that much else to tell you about this story. And I would like to remind you guys to send me a parrot on Twitter. Link is in the description. Subscribe to my channel to join the Toast Pirate crew. Like my content and share it around. And criticize my channel in the comments. And if I don't like your criticism, I'll throw you overboard! Ah!